Good morning from Cabwell Park. We are back. Time Attack 2025. Cool as fun, isn't it? Yeah. And of course, it wouldn't be Time Attack with the star of the show. It's Minty, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Minty in her butt at the moment. Minty butt. So yeah, Time Attack has been on and off with this channel for quite a while. Basically, what tends to happen is I enter Time Attack with Minty, it breaks, I don't do any more. This year is hopefully going to be different. So some of you might have watched the video recently when we went to the Turtle Western runway to shake this thing down, make sure it's all in one piece. All is good, all is lovely. What you didn't see, however, is in between then and now, we went to Brands Hatch, and we luckily, I say luckily, found a couple of issues with our power steering, where basically I would turn in, the wheel would go, nah, you're done now, that's it, and the car was impossible to drive. So that's all been fixed now, but importantly, or rather not importantly, what that means is we've actually had no circuit running with this whatsoever. Bringing you all the exclusive Gav shots right here, man. How much is this worth to the right bidder, you think? So we've got Gav back as well. We've got Sean helping us out today as well. Say hello, Sean.
Morning, everybody.
Everyone calls him Dad though, so I might get into that at some point. I don't really know. Why do they call you Dad?
Oh, it's a long story. Let's not go there today.
Okay, the car's been freshly stickered up with all our awesome sponsors here as well, including the inside too. So hopefully on our onboard camera, we'll have all these lovely bits down here as well. Shout out to these guys, and of course, to Moser for helping us be here and to continue this amazing project. Let's see how I feel in like half an hour's time. So if you're unfamiliar with Time Attack, here's how it all breaks down. First session is the warm-up. We get a single point for completing the session, so all we've got to do is roll around, make sure the car is good. From then on, we are scored. And as the day goes on, the sessions are worth more and more, all the way up to the super attack at the end of the day, which is worth a massive amount of points for finishing in the top 3. So obviously, that's our goal. So of course, new year, new additions for us. Look at this, new pit board. Watch me still miss that. Some very, very cool cars in Time Attack. It's 205 rapid, like 500 horsepower or so, maybe even 6. I don't, it's something crazy. We had a Brands Hatch there. It just seems that we're not getting enough power to it. So we did like a battery change mid-thing there. We went round, it felt good. I bottomed out in one place, I think. But otherwise, it did well. We got our lap, that's the important thing, got our point. So now we're just going to have to build up from there. But we've got to try and solve this power steering, because what happens is you go through a corner and suddenly the steering goes like rock hard. And it really takes away, like, takes away any sort of rhythm or style you have through the corner. So we'll work on it. Right, okay, so since the last session, we've changed over battery and changed power steering. So let's try and eliminate two things: larger battery, more electric, more voltage. Try and make sure that we definitely, that power steering is getting what it needs. We're finding is under load is having the problem. That makes actually getting around some of the corners quite difficult, especially the long corners, so you can't carry any speed in because you're worried, oh Christ, am I gonna is the power steering going to lock up and am I going to go off? We had a little bit of rubbing as well on one of the wheels, so it's been carved up a little bit more down bottom, and also raised the ride height slightly as well, just to make sure we're not scraping. A bit more power this session, which should be fun, and hopefully improve our time somewhat. We did like a 39, I think, in the last session, so not really any sort of speed there. Now we get to start raising up the pace, and hopefully the car is going to do a bit nicely. it works okay. After one lap, it's done.
Yeah. Duct something into it, maybe. We can try and put some ducting through the cockpit, that window.
I don't know, mate.
And I think we'll keep trying, mate. Never give up!
Yeah. So it's been another challenging day so far. Not quite sure what's really going on with the front end. We can't make it touch in full droop anywhere, but under load into T1, it's still, something still catches. I guess now maybe we're hitting a bump stop or something. So I made some adjustments to try and make sure we don't do that this time, so we can get through T1 without having a scary moment. It's difficult because we're at a point where we're 10 seconds slower than the fastest cars in class. God, it's challenging. It is challenging, especially when this car has been difficult. I've decided for this session, given that you know we're still having problems, we're going to just turn the power up. We're going to run the 700s. Why not?
I'm in danger.
Ride height has now been raised a bit, so up to I think 50 mil ride height now. So we're 10 mil out on the minimum, which of course for aero is bad, but for hopefully for suspension travel is good. I think someone's going to tell me I'm wrong, but that's what we're going to try. And with the power steering, Gav has very crudely attached a fan to the bottom of the pump. It keeps overheating. It just can't deal with the slicks in the front of his car. So there's a fan on there now. The idea is go out, don't use the steering as much as I can, try and warm the brakes and tyres however as much as I can, then go hard on like the first lap out, come in the pits and let it cool down. Yeah, so in terms of pace and where we aren't really anywhere near the top lot. We're about 10 seconds off the fastest times right now, so I don't think we're going to be bridging that gap unless something miraculous happens, but this is the first time this car has been round a circuit in this configuration, so we are finding some problems. I'm aware a lot of the time when I'm talking about this car, we're talking about problems, and it is frustrating, but we've inherited a lot of problems from previous builds, so we're working those out, we're sorting them out, and hopefully we'll get to a point where we can really challenge the guys at the head of the field soon. I'll film you filming him, yeah?
Did he come off?
No.
I came off quite bad.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it threw me on. It threw me onto the grass just in the turn one, and I just barely kept onto it. I think I popped the drive shaft out of the box. Hi, Timmy. Am I in your vlog now?
Maybe, yeah.
Send it, baby.
Oh, what about me? I want to be on it, yeah. There, get them both in there.
Yeah.
How is it, mate? How's it
dream
going?
team.
Apart from that scary moment.
It's really, really scary. Too much power for the size of the car, and
Tyres.
it still wants to skate that. The tyres and the grip in the corners phenomenal. It's just in the straight lines. It's so unstable. It's unreal. So I'm not sure how you're going to fix that.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get in and give me some driver tuition and tell me this bit needs fixing, mate.
Well, I think you just need a better geometry. It looks like.
That was a 140.
That's good. My best time is 141.
Yeah.
He's probably laughing. He's like, I'm at 130.
I'm up to 37.
What was yours?
It's on a 37.
Okay, so we're not too far off, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Josh is doing 130.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Gav says stop moaning about rubbing it, just to send it.
Just send it.
But it f***ing tries to kill me, Eden.
Same.
Yeah?
Man, this thing is cool as fuck. Look at this. Oh, it's diesel. Good old. Here he is to go.
Cooler mount, GG into cooler mounts left and chat.
Oh no!
Fixable, but I only got 10 minutes of that one.
Oh
So
bloody hell, mate.
once again, just starting to push like other rhythm, and then, but
It's alright, mate. It's alright.
it's time attack.
Good progress. That is like the club and pocket rocket class that we used to run in. Very cool to see those guys there. We're quicker than Eden and Ilya. That's something. Let's see how long the power steering lasts this time. 100 horsepower, so I'm just like, it's the scariest thing I've ever driven.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it just the raw power?
Yeah, it's just trying to, it really is trying to throw you off. So honestly, that was kind of terrifying with that power. Engine's strong. Can definitely confirm engine's good. But you'll notice that I was braking super early and still having to fight the lack of power steering, intermittent power steering in the corners. You can see the way like moving it around. It's just not natural. And unfortunately, those are the things that I think really bring you speed in the race car, is being competent in it. And right now, still finding that confidence whilst everything else is sort of just while managing. But it's fun. It's so fast down the straight. Proper time attack build now, and it just rocket in the straight lines and nothing else. But happy to have got through a session on the max boost. One more session coming up. I'll try and be a bit braver, try and get a 35. That's be the goal, I think. But the guys at the top of the field, they're not catchable right now. Also, you might not notice, by the way, that Abruzzi is now a sponsor of Time Attack. Very cool to see our logo on the side of all of these cars. I think it's just a testament to how hard the guys are working at Abruzzi that we can do stuff like this. So very cool to be involved in motorsport now, outside of just being a competitor. Yeah, just looking forward to seeing where this partnership goes.
We've got on the list brake pads, potential ABS to look into.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that's not working?
Just the power steering.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot all about that one.
I mentioned that one.
Have you not?
During the day? Or
No,
not?
I don't think I have. I haven't heard you anyway.
I've been pretty quiet about it.
Yeah.
need to sort the braking out, like
the braking and the steering intake, that's the two major issues.
So that was like the scariest thing ever, man. It's so brutal in this power. Yeah, 35 won in the end, so a long way off what we wanted to try and do. I was aiming to like, oh yeah, I'll do a sub 30 today. No, no we didn't. For its first time out, you know, it improved throughout the day. We had the power steering issue for pretty much the entire day. I mean, in my lap, like, oh my arms, bro. I'm glad that I've been like gymming a bit, but more gymming required apparently. But we've got this thing to go over to try and improve for next round out at Donington. Honestly, I think having just better power steering is going to improve the car massively, but also something we didn't talk about so much is the brakes. The brakes were super inconsistent. Like, you hit the pedal and they go to the floor and you have no brakes. Like, oh my god, and you have to pump it back up again. So new fluid, maybe new pad, we're gonna have to go over that. I think it's just getting too hot in there. And it was so challenging getting that hot lap because you can't weave because that uses up the very limited life of the power steering you've got. The brakes get too hot and then you've got to try and find a little bit of free air and do that on your first flying lap, which I didn't. But this is the first time we've got to the end of the day with Minty and it's been in one piece like this, apart from Alton Park that one time, but don't worry about that. Honestly, getting to the end of the day with Minty in one piece it's a small victory. Not one with a trophy, but it's a victory nonetheless. I have to say a huge thank you to all our sponsors for helping us get here, helping us do this. Of course, a Britsy, we've got GT Omega, Hymo setups as well, and of course the Goats Motor Race. And I still think this is the best delivery in the field. It's got to be. I hope you guys are still enjoying the Minty journey. It's definitely a very different sort of car to the GT4 at the Nürburgring. A lot more raw, a lot more leery. For me, I love this sort of machine. Just needs an inch bit of refinement. And then for next time, we can aim for a podium. Hopefully.